Before discussing the history of lawn tennis, let's all discuss what is lawn tennis. A tennis is a sport usually played between two players or between two teams of two players each. Each player uses a racket that is strung to strike a hollow rubber ball covered with a felt over a net into the opponent's court. And now let's move to the history of lawn tennis. The modern game of tennis originated in late 19th century in England. Most historians believe that the game's ancient origin is from 12th century France, but the ball was then struck with the palm of the hand. It was not until 16th century that racket came into use and the game began to be called tennis. Between 1859 and 1865, Harry Jem and his friend Ogorio Pereira developed a game that combines elements of racket and basketball game pelota, which they played on Pereira's croquet lawn in Birmingham, United Kingdom. On May 21, 1881, the United States National Lawn Tennis Association was formed to standardize the rules and organize competitions. The U.S. National Men's Single Championship was first held in 1881 at Newport, Rhode Island. The U.S. National Women's Single Championships were first held in 1887. And now let's move to the lawn tennis equipment. First, we have the lawn tennis ball. A modern tennis ball must conform to certain criteria for size, weight, deformation, bounce criteria to be approved for regulation play. The International Tennis Federation defines the official diameter as 6.54 to 6.86 cm. Balls must have masses in the range 56 to 59.4 grams. Types of lawn tennis ball. Types of lawn tennis ball. Regular duty or all court, extra duty or hard court, grass court, and high altitude. Regular duty balls meant for soft clay courts and indoor court. They have a softer felt but do not last as long on hard court. Types of lawn tennis court. First, we have the clay type surface. Made of crushed stone and brick, the surface slows down to ball and produce a high bounce. Good for baseline player. Cheaper to construct but cost more for maintain. Hard type surface. Made of asphalt, acrylic or synthetic rubber and resin. Faster than clay type surface but slower than grass. Good for big serve and hitter. Cheapest to maintain. Used in majority of tournaments. Last, the grass type surface. The most popular court but almost extinct due to expensive maintenance. Bounces defense on the healthiness of the grass. Good for serve and volley player. Types of tennis racket. A. Power or game improvement racket. Super oversized head, lightweight and longer, designed for players with shorter and slower swings. Once more powerful racket. B. Twinner racket. Smaller head size, heavier weight compared to power racket, offer medium-high power for players that seek for enhanced maneuverability. C. Control or players' rackets. Have the smallest head size, heaviest among three types of rackets. For players that like to provide own power, better control of the rackets.